He's way, way up there. He's so far away. Yeah, let's, we'll go to war with Persia next. Although, before we do that, actually, I think we're going to spam settlers. And I may want to make some fog busting units, but Praetorians are awfully expensive fog busters. It would make much, much more sense if, after building that Praetorian, come on, we built a bunch of super cheap warriors. Well, in fact, yeah, no, they're less. The Praetorian's almost done. It's still got 5 turns, whereas the warriors are 4 turns total. And then we can scatter them all over the wilderness here just to keep the barbarians at bay. Ah, we've finished our great general. So I'm going to install him in Antium. Antium is going to become my production city. It's going to build a lot of my military. So you're going to go there. Alright, everyone go into Lakamba and rest up there. We will regroup. Settler done, good. I'm going to build a library, and we're going to want some to run some science specialists there ASAP. Okay, everyone sit tight until we're ready to go to war, which may be for a while. I mean, sooner is better, but I also want to take this unclaimed land, make sure the cities are placed exactly where I want them, and then make sure that my economy is stabilized. The metal casting will actually help. Yes. And actually, let's see, is the Great Lighthouse helping me? Or the Stonehenge? Yes, it's giving me a monument for free in the city because I got Stonehenge, which means I get free culture, which means my borders will expand. And that's why building World Wonders can be a trap. You spend all your energy building it, and if you just built the military, you could just take it from other people, and it would be so much easier. Okay, now I had marked this earlier, but if I'm going to build the Colossus, which is what I am thinking, I want lots of coastal cities, so I may just want to grab as many as I can as soon as I can. So this goes here. We could build another city here or perhaps here. It wouldn't be terrible. Technically a little bit of coast to work. Inland, a little bit of food problem, but I mean at least it can do farms. I can actually do quite a bit of farms all over the place, including over here. Maybe that would be better than this. Okay, let's do that. Oops. Cancel this one. And we've got fish up here. I think I like this spot. Looks pretty good to me. Build another city there. And we talked about a city over here. And there's a lot of questions. Horses would be good. I suppose, and I don't know if we can possibly take it, because at this point it's so far away, and it's so far away in the future. But that would be decent, and this would be okay-ish, but it does get a lot of desert tiles. It does get the cows, though, which is nice. This goes out to here. There would be minimum overlap. It's really not great, but I think it will have to do. Why is it not? There we go. And inland, yeah, inland's got such a problem. Here, 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 no. Probably here. It's going to be food starved, but what are we going to do? Bringing irrigation would be a big pain in the ass, but it is doable. Over time, like not now. Alright, I think that's a good enough plan for the future. You then. Yes, you come and build a road down to here. You are going to go and settle... Oops, Rome, before you finish your library. Build a replacement Praetorian, because I'm going to steal yours. So, do I expand out and then backfill? In which case I can take this one, or even more aggressively this one. It would be quite expensive. Like, very, very high maintenance, especially considering how far away I am from the courthouses still. But. Is anyone at risk of taking this? Cyrus, maybe? I don't know who else is up here. And of course, oh, it'd be so nice to claim this, but At this point, I'm really stretching myself out thin. No, I'm going to take something closer. I'll take this spot here. It's far more practical. Okay, and you are going to become a military instructor. This is actually a pretty good spot for a library. Build that. Give me another cottage. Oh, Utal can hurry a library. That sounds good to me. We're going to kill off some people. They're not our people anyway, they're Mayans. Screw them. Okay, oh, you could use a workboat, can't you? Oh no, I guess you've already got it. It's just not being worked. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, this is a great city spot. Capitals are always guaranteed to be really good, so the sooner you can take a capital, the better. So what do you build? I suppose... Oh, let's go barracks, and then you can help me build Praetorians for the next push. Okay, and you just settle here in Rome. And I believe I just want you to settle here. And you know what? We don't need the warrior here. So we can move you out for fog busting. Like there. Oh, Barbarian City. In a spot that's not bad, that's actually... Well, no, that's actually a terrible city spot, because that would cut off the fish, basically. Unless I were to settle here instead. Which admittedly wouldn't be bad. Okay, hold on. I settle here. I keep this city here. I still think that's a decent spot, and then I can just settle here. So you get, you're starting to get a decent amount of overlap. This overlaps pretty heavily with this guy. But maybe that's not the end of the world. Okay, I like that. So I'm going to go and settle up here. And then we will come and take out that barbarian city soon. This place needs some serious help. We'll build a farm here. Yeah, the Mayan Empire is dead, by the way. In case you were wondering, they are no more. They have left us a few world wonders as relics of their existence, but that is all the proof that they ever were. How appropriate. Yeah, we're not going to continue doing stuff this way with our worker. We'll swing back around over here and help this city. Oh, Mutal will become unhappy. Antium is unhappy. Well, there is always a solution to unhappiness. Beatings. We'll put a granary up front and then whip that, killing 3 of our people. Mutal will become unhappy, so we're going to whip some people. Part of the reason they're unhappy, of course, is because of the whippings, but tough. I'm not a kind ruler, but I am a powerful one. Hey, Ragnar of the Vikings. Again, someone else with this generally spiritual trait. Very interesting. He does not have a religion, though. So there'll be peace. And since you're no one's enemy, let's open borders. Good. Barracks are done, so you can start building Praetorians. You can build me a handful of these guys. We got barbarians to take out. We got enemies to take out. All loads of fun. Can pick up a second iron. Not that we need it. Most advanced civilization in the world. I am the pathetic. Yeah, well that's going to change pretty quickly once the fact that we've got all these cities start to kick in. Okay, another warrior, which we will position, I don't know. Build me another cottage, good. If you're wondering how that cottage finished in 1 turn, it's because I sent him here before to start building, and one of the mods I have installed stops the turn before the forest would actually get chopped. Because sometimes you want to optimize what you're building over here with the forest chop. And I should probably pay a little more attention to that, but I don't care. Now, Cyrus of the Persians just completed the Oracle, which means he gets a free technology. So as you can see, he's quite the beast. I didn't realize the Celts had such a bad score and only 3.1 strength. I have 3.1 strength compared to him. He's woefully, woefully behind. There's no point in having him as a partner, so he needs to die. So we're going to keep that in mind. We will definitely take him out. We're not keeping him alive. Big question. Look at Cyrus expand. Look how many cities he's picking up. Just crazy. And the Americans over here. So that's one of the reasons. Like, he can be a really dominant force. He's got iron. What kind of units does he have? He's got some axemen. Not a ton. We're pretty close to parity in terms of military strength, though, which is terrifying. Because I got a good amount of units. He's got some swordmen over here. So we will definitely... Look at this shit city. This is one of the most useless cities I've ever seen. Desert squares all over, desert hills, plains everywhere, no water. This will never grow to any decent size. Terrible. The AI does a good job, generally speaking, in this game. I've always been very impressed. But they take any plot of land that is open, they will settle, regardless of how good it actually is. So, this one's not growing. Oh, because it's building a worker. It's going to have lots of food, especially when I finish that farm. I will want to chop this all down for cottages at some point, but I'm not going to send my worker somewhere else. Probably up north. I'm a little worried about getting ganked over here. But otherwise, yeah. Alright, this guy. I suppose Brennus can wait. He's not a threat. He's going to just roll over whenever I get around to him. So I'm going to concentrate my forces down here. And you fortify there. And you build me a city up here. Neapolis. Yes, sounds very nice. And you can build me a granary. And you can just fortify. Get rid of the sign. Fortify. I don't have open borders with America. That's why I got booted out. Oh, looks like he's colonized the city over here by the very nice spot. That's okay. We'll want you later. It's interesting, when you compare the other game. The last game, although I didn't start out very militaristically, it ended up that way. And I don't usually play quite this aggressive, but it's just working out so well. Oh, we need a granary here. It's shameful that I don't have one yet. Barbarians, no, but they'll be fine. I'm not afraid of them. And we've got open borders with Brennus. Yes, I'm going to go over there and scout him. And just keep exploring. Good. I'd like the cows. I'm a little worried about getting attacked by the barbarians, but I would like the cows, please. We'll see if they move closer. Luckily, archers can't move 2 squares at a time, so... Oh. Okay, so metal casting unlocks the Colossus, which is a beastly good wonder. All water tiles give me +1 commerce. Everywhere, not just the city where I build it, which is why I'm looking at all the coastal cities. Also, you build it at double speed with copper, which is amazing, because I have copper, so that's great. It does require that I build a forge in the city, so I'm going to do that first. Now, could you imagine if I was playing the other Augustus Caesar, then I would be building the forge at twice as fast, and I would be building the Colossus 50% faster. So it would be amazing. But I'm okay with how things are going so far. I really should pay attention to my trading, though. I'm being really lax. I will finish the alphabet, and then start working on Code of Laws. You know what? I'm going to go through currency because I want my